Hello everyone and welcome to my Hip Hop Gossip For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Meek Mill lashes out at Schulz for making a joke about Kendrick Lamar's assault. Meek Mill's music hasn't exactly lit up the world. The Philadelphia rapper's personal life has garnered more attention than his music. His relationship with Diddy has prompted many to wonder what he knows about the disgraced billionaire. Then there are his tweets, in which he discusses everything from the last election to the Drake vs. Kendrick Lamar showdown. Meek Mill chose to weigh in on Lamar's latest beef with another opponent, comedian Schulz. Schulz responded to a purported diss on Kendrick Lamar's album with some strong jokes. He asserted that he could easily dominate Lamar by sexually abusing him if he so desired. He also called Lamar a hypocrite for championing black women while collaborating with controversial abusers such as R. Kelly and Kodak Black. Meek Mill was not a fan of these jokes. A white man saying they will openly rape black men is extreme, the rapper explained. Then claim it's just a joke. Black manhood is not a joke. Meek Mill is familiar with Schulz's comedic stuff. Schulz targeted him because of his link to Diddy. This is something he mentioned in his tweet. I saw the same guys say I was gay on his stand-up, Meek Mill continued. My white friends treat it as a joke. We don't make jokes like that in the black community. Meek may be critical of Schulz and his habit of joking about black celebrities. However, the rapper took a considerably lighter tone with the jokes made about him in March. The first time I laughed at being gay, the rapper wrote. But don't whip me in real life, I may swing. Meek Mill joins a lengthy list of rappers and hip-hop artists who have criticized Schulz for his statements. TDE President Punch couldn't figure out where the humor was in Schulz's joke. Did my guy say he want to sleep with? A voice inquired. Meanwhile, Peter Rosenberg mocked the comic for discussing issues he is completely unfamiliar with. Acting like K. is too live crew, the Hot 97 host said. It shows Schulz doesn't actually like or understand hip-hop. Kendrick Lamar's GNX collaborators see a massive increase in streaming numbers. According to a new report from Billboard, Kendrick Lamar's collaborators on his new album, GNX, are seeing a big increase in streaming statistics. AZ Chike, Dodie 6, Hita J3, Peso, Roddy Ricch, Siete 7X, SZA, Wally the Sensei, Lefty Gunplay, and Young Threat join Lamar for his 6th studio album. GNX was released last month and promptly debuted at the top of the Billboard 200, with 5 of its tracks ranking in the top 5 on the Hot 100. TV Off, featuring up-and-coming rapper Lefty Gunplay, peaked at number 2. Lefty's catalog has increased by 84% since GNX's release. To coincide with the widely publicized collaboration, he released his own new album, Most Valuable Gangbanger. The Dodie 6 assisted single Hey Now is at number 5 on the charts. His catalog has increased by almost 110% since the introduction of GNX. Lefty previously discussed working with Kendrick Lamar on the album in an interview with Bootleg Kev immediately after its release. We had to sign NDAs, and they were like, you're going in the studio with Kendrick, and it didn't sink in until he walked in and hugged me. He's been working with me since April, and he claims I'm the missing piece that the West Coast requires, he remarked at the time. Lefty also revealed that a deluxe edition of the album is on its way. He's got something. We did 2 or 3 songs. He has some things in the chamber. He assured me that we would definitely work together again. I know he's releasing a deluxe version. He's very secretive, he explained. View Kendrick Lamar's duet with Lefty Gunplay below. Stephen A. Smith has something to say on every issue. It is his full-time occupation. He's covered the Drake versus Kendrick Lamar feud with the same zeal as he's covered previous sports scandals. It's an issue that has dominated the media in the months since the conflict began. However, Drake did not enjoy what Stephen A. Smith had to say in particular. Smith believes that the rapper has expressed unhappiness with his coverage behind closed doors. Stephen A. Smith discussed all of this on his self-titled show. "I understand that Drake's a bit sensitive in these times," he told reporters. "He's in his feelings." The analyst then revealed that the Six Gods were aware of his show. "Don't ask me how, but I know he's seen this show," Smith told me. "And I know that he has seen some of the things I have said about him on this show." He then chose to address Drizzy directly about his coverage of the battle. "I did not say or echo a single negative thing about you," Stephen A. Smith claimed. "What I said was factual. Not like us has got you." The analyst went on to discuss his thoughts on Drake's attack, and how he believes Kendrick Lamar simply outperformed him on the record. He then reacted angrily to Drake's choice to seek legal action. "You take it to the studio, you take it to the streets," he told me. "It's not a crime for somebody to say, he got you." Stephen A. Smith described Drake's legal action as a poor response, and denying the success of a Not Like Us would be, in his opinion, to reject reality. The expert informed Drake that he is a wonderful musician whom he has nothing but respect for. He just wants Drake to come back with a song rather than a lawsuit. Throughout his diatribe, Stephen A. Smith repeatedly stressed that he is not promoting a negative narrative about Drake. "That's not a negative," he replied. "That's facts." He argues that if he kept everything on record rather than suing Lamar and UMG, the music industry would be far more supportive of the Six God. "If you gonna rely on lawyers," Smith said, "then that's not a nice look. That's not what hip-hop is." The majority of music lovers online agree with Smith's perspective. We'll see whether Drake takes the analyst's suggestion. Meek Mill's music hasn't exactly lit up the world. The Philadelphia rapper's personal life has garnered more attention than his music. His relationship with Diddy has prompted many to wonder what he knows about the disgraced billionaire. Then there are his tweets, in which he discusses everything from the last election to the Drake versus Kendrick Lamar showdown. Meek Mill chose to weigh in on Lamar's latest beef with another opponent, comedian Andrew Schulz. Andrew Schulz responded to a purported diss on Kendrick Lamar's album with some strong jokes. He asserted that he could easily dominate Lamar by sexually abusing him if he so desired. He also called Lamar a hypocrite for championing black women while collaborating with controversial abusers such as R. Kelly and Kodak Black. Meek Mill was not a fan of these jokes. A white man saying they will openly rape black